Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. So I thought I'd do a quick video and talk about the 5 things I learned in my 30s and I wish somebody had told me. So if you want to see what those things are, please keep on watching. First thing I would say is to freeze your eggs. And freeze your eggs even if you are in a relationship. Because the day you do try to have children with that person, whether you're married or a long-term relationship, common law, you don't know what that will look like for you. And that could be challenging. It doesn't matter whether you have someone or you don't have someone. Time is still ticking. It does not care about that part of it. So I would say freeze your eggs because you don't have to use them. It's just a precaution, just in case the day happens and that it's not easy for you, for whatever the reason. The second thing I would say is stop caring about what other people think about you. And in terms of like the way you look, the way you dress, how much money you have, stop caring because you only have one life to live. And focusing what other people think about you takes up so much time away from what you could be doing to making yourself feel better as a human being, as a person. As we get older, those things that we focus on no longer matter. And if people care, and if you're trying to keep up with the people in that way, then there's something wrong. You shouldn't have to keep up. You should walk your own path. And the things that make people unique and special and fashion forward is that they do their own thing. That's what makes them special. You don't follow anybody. You don't try to keep up with anybody. You don't copy them because the uniqueness of you is what is going to make you stand out. The next thing I would say is the person that you choose to have a relationship with, maybe children in the future or whatever, consider the fact that it's not just them you're looking for. It's also the family that comes with them. Their mother, their father, their brothers, their sisters, their aunts, their uncles. All those people will come with that person and will be integrated into your life. And if you do have children one day with that person, you want to make sure that those bonds that they have are very strong. They are very strong because those bonds will at some point impact the potential children that you have. It's not the individual, it's the village they come with. And then the next thing I would talk about, I'm just going through these really quickly because they're not deep, but they're very simple, very, I think, obvious, but I think in your 30s, or if no one tells you these things, sometimes these things just escape your mind. The next thing I would say about financial stability is save your money. Save your money because as you get older, you actually value how much money you make more and how much you want to save. And I think it's very hard in your 20s or late 20s, early 30s, because you think you have all the time in the world and you don't. And as you get older, working can become more stressful, can become more exhausting. So the more money that you've saved and put down, maybe toward a house, toward a car, toward any potential future endeavors, will become more useful as you get older because you don't have to work as hard. You don't have to stress as hard. You can live a more comfortable life as you get older. So save as much as you can in your 20s. Not everyone needs an expensive handbag. Not everyone needs to travel all the time. We don't all need expensive cars. Just to say, save as much of your income as you can. And yeah, so I think that's 3 things. I talked about eggs. I talked about not caring what people think. I talked about family. I talked about financial responsibility. Oh, and the last thing we'll talk about is friends. You don't need a lot of friends, but I've had friendships along the way, and I have really one good friend, and I love her, and we have been friends for over 15 years, and I trust her. I trust my baby with her. I'm like 100%. If I called her, she would be there. She would move heaven and earth to get to me, And those are the friends that you want. You don't need a lot. You need at least one or two, maybe three good friends, like you consider family. Like your family knows them by name. Like they go to your family gatherings. You go to their family gatherings. That's what a friend is. A friend is a family member that you choose for yourself, that they're integrated into every fabric of your life. Your friends, your family knows them. They come over to your house. They have dinner with your family. That's how good a friend that everyone should have or strive toward. And I do have one, and I'm grateful for her, and I love her. So I think that's 4, maybe 5 things I've learned in my 30s. I hope this was very helpful, very informative, very inspiring to anyone who's out there. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, everyone.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.